Welcome back to Aldershot Coin Club. Boom! Hello YouTube, Tony here at Aldershot Coin Club as per usual. Oh, we got this magic little tub out again. You know what time it is. Let's have an episode of What's in My Change. Oh, there's a shield there. Wonder if it's a 17. I hope everyone is doing okay on this fantastic rainy Wednesday that we've got here. Oh look, what are we doing? Let's put some of this on. Let's get into some of that. Hope everybody is enjoying their rainy Wednesday. Oh yes. Let's have a look at these then. 1982, 20 pence, not anything we're looking for. I am looking for NIFC key dates. There are loads of them all over the place. They're fairly easy to spot though, because it's normally a date you don't see. We're looking for any error coins, any double dial versus, any die clash, any CUD material. We're looking for any territories. Yeah, just anything and anything that's interesting. What is that? 92. That's not NRC. That's good. We have coin news coming out. I did put a post out saying that I would reveal some coin news to you today. I think that's a bit sticky on there. Someone's left their dinner on that one. So we have, before the end of the year, we have a Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe 50p to come out. Oh yes, the Mint kept that one under wraps, didn't they? Very quiet about that. We also have two of the dinosaur collection to come this year. I think is it Diplodocus or something? We'll have a look at the end. I'll get my phone out and we'll tell you exactly what's coming, but I definitely know that next year there is going to be a T-Rex 50p with King Charles on it, and it is potentially the last one in the dinosaur series. Don't quote me on that though, because they might extend it. You know what they're like. 50p is at 17. No, it's one of those 19s that can go back. Or the Royal Mint confirmed the Snowman 50p will be out this year, as usual, featuring King Charles on it. I asked them about the definitive coins, the definitive 2023 coin set. Apparently it is coming. I asked if it was going to be a shield design. They refused to comment, and the guy got very cagey with me when I asked that. So I'm going to assume for that it's going to be a different definitive set. I know certain people have said historically it was the design competition put out to the public. Maybe this time they've not had enough time to do that. I'm not too certain. What year was that? 2001. Is this one of those 2020 20 pences? No, it's a very good condition 15 on an IRB as well. Yeah, so whether it's going to be a change of, there's a 2025p, they're common though. Whether it's going to be a change of definitive designs or not, I don't know. It's up to the Royal Mint. I can't say for 100%, but he's definitely very cagey when I mentioned about that. Also the Star Wars 50p's, and now I know there's a lot of you out there that are following the Star Wars 50p's, and you know what a lot of you don't know is that the release is planned. And what I mean by that is that there are 3 coins that are coming out this year, and then the last one is going to be a 2024 coin. So you're going to have 3 coins in your Star Wars set that are going to be 2023 with Charles on them, and then you're going to have one next year with the 2024 verse on it. 2020, 20 pence, that's definitely been round the block a bit. It didn't look like a 2020, did it? 19 million, lowest minted 20 pence so far. Keeper for me, I'm keeping them. Yeah, so next year you're going to get the last Star Wars 50p. Probably going to be in the spring sometime, February, March time, I reckon. They'll get the annual commemorative set out next year, and then swiftly after some of the releases will follow. The Star Wars set's not going to be in the annual set. That's probably going to be a standalone. I'm going to say this now. To me, is this a shield? Oh no, it's an Ironside. It's an Ironside 2008. I can't remember whether I'm keeping these or not. I'll have to look. I don't even know if I've got one of them. I'll have to check. I do feel like the Star Wars 50p's are a bit of a commercially driven venture, and I've heard that I'm not the only person that has thought that as well. Obviously Star Wars isn't English, but there is an English connection. A lot of people were saying, oh, there's no connection between Star Wars and the UK. Let me get this out there now. There is. The connection between Star Wars and the UK is that, believe it or not, all of the films were made in this country. They were made at Pinewood Studios. Lucasfilm filmed them at Pinewood Studios in conjunction with Universal. Yes. So they were filmed in the UK, and a lot of the special effects and stuff that we used were driven by UK graphics and stuff like that, and influenced what Lucasfilm made going on. I know a lot of the wardrobe was made by one particular company in London. Yes. You're probably wondering how I know this, but I may know someone that works at Warner Brothers. I'll say that very quietly. So yeah, I mean, I like the Star Wars 50p's, the designs and stuff, but yeah, for me it's just a very commercially driven venture, that one. I'm more of a fan of the Harry Potter 50p's, to be honest. It was a book that was written in my lifetime. I remember it coming out. And oh my god, if you had a first edition Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone nowadays, which they're available when I was a kid, you could have got them signed, a book signing. They're worth ridiculous money. I saw one the other day and it's beaten, it's battered, but I tell you what, it still went for definitely for a pretty penny. Pretty penny, oh yes. So yeah, I'm just a little bit more of a fan of the Star Wars design on the coins, but I'm more of a fan of the Harry Potter series as being a bit more of a UK connection. Obviously Lucasfilm and Star Wars is an American franchise, but like I said, the majority of the films were filmed in the UK. 2009, very shiny 2009. They did circulate it that year, didn't they? They did, yeah. Yeah, we got Snowman 50p coming out before Christmas. Gonna have King Charles on it. They confirmed that that's definitely going to be out in the next sort of month or so. I did speak to the Royal Mint on the phone today, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering. I did get questioned last time I put out some information from the Royal Mint. Where did you get this information from? Who told you this and all this? But I'll tell you straight up, I phoned them today. They didn't give me an email today, but they definitely told me what the situation is. So that's what I can't work out. There's a lot of speculation. I'll just phone them and ask them. They didn't want to tell me too much, but I can understand that. 17 penny. Still not low enough for me to keep it though. Yeah, so we got quite a few. The Lion Witch and the Wardrobe 50p, I think, has pretty much gone under the radar. I haven't heard anyone advertise it on their channel. So, and I will be honest with you, I am a big fan of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I watched it when I was a kid. I did English literature stories on... not stories, an English literature paper at school, specifically on The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, and, believe it or not, Shakespeare. Oh yes. Oh yes, remember doing the Shakespeare at school? Oh. Now, I got this in my change yesterday. This come from my local corner shop. I always go in there every sort of week or so, and yeah, can get some change from him, see what he's got in his till. And he said to me yesterday, he was like, I've got this weird looking 10 pence, I don't want it, I'm going to give it to you because you might want to have a look at it on your channel. So for anyone that's wondering what's happened to this, this is someone committing an act of treason against the Queen, believe it or not. This is not me that's done this. This is how it's come from the shop. I will take this back to a bank today and I will ask them to return it to the Royal Mint for destruction. A lot of people don't know it's actually a criminal offence to deface the Queen. So whoever has done this has actually committed a criminal offence. I do not support anyone doing this. Defacing the Queen or the monarch on a coinage is actually quite a serious offence. You can receive a long time in prison for it. Like I said, that will be going back to the bank. I will ask them to send it to the Royal Mint for destruction. I did question if it had a bit of die clash on here, which I think it might have done when it was minted. Who must hate the Queen that much to do that? Hey, I'm sorry. I know the royal family's got its issues and stuff, but so does everyone else, you know. So yeah, I never advocate that, defacing the Queen on a coin. It is an offence. I will not do that. I refuse to do that. Any coins that I come across where the Queen has been defaced, I return them to the bank in its own bag, sealed, and I write on it for destruction. Damaged beyond use, which that is well and truly. You can barely make the date out on it. But yeah, it come from my local shop. It's a very shiny 2p, isn't it? 2007. Yeah, so we got lots of coins coming out soon. Lots and lots. 1971, one of them original bad boys. Haven't seen any commemorative 50p's in here yet, have we? 93. Yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of a heads up as well, people. Sorry about that, YouTube. I had a little phone call, which was quite important. Not that anything come of it, as usual, but yeah. Here we go. We'll crack on with the rest of these. I was about to say before my phone rung, which is, I will pre-warn you, on 50p football, I wasn't in the best of moods. I'll be honest, you can probably tell that from the video. Don't take it personally, anyone. Also, Sunderland coin hunt. Sorry, mate, I forgot to mention you in the video. You obviously have been a big part of 50p football, and you are a good coin friend of mine. And yeah, I just totally forgot, mate. So I do apologise. You know, I'll always be honest about that. I'm a big person for admitting when I've done something wrong. A lot of people don't like to admit it, but I do. And also, 50p football, I doubt it is going to carry on. I think we're reaching the kind of the ends of it now, and there's some other things that I want to move on and do. So I think there's other things that I want to put some effort into. Not that 50p football hasn't been, you know, a good thing for my channel. It has, obviously. Obviously it has. Big thank you to everyone that has joined my channel through 50p football. Has got the eye, it's really faint. Yeah, so we do have a lot of stuff going to go on. Obviously, I told you guys that there's more coin hunting going on than there is. Obviously, we got this. This is an episode of What's on... not What's on Tony Table. What's in my change? This is an episode of What's in my change. Sorry, I'll get the right one eventually. We got an episode of What's on Tony's Table coming up as well. A couple of nice little bunk orders in the pipeline. We have 50p coin hunting. Got some 10p's ordered for next. Actually, it'd be this week now, isn't it? Friday, yeah, it'd be Friday. 2 days. Got to go and collect the cash over from the bank. Lovely. Yeah, so we've got 10p's. We've got 50p football this weekend. I'm going to try and get some £2 coins at some point. Not just me, but that is stamped wonky, isn't it? The actual design itself on the obverse. Reverse, sorry. I get told off for that. I have been so many times. I get the front and the back of the coin confused. It's my non-coin hunting days. I always thought it was the wrong way around. What else did I see? Oh, there's a Women's World Cup 50p come out, if anyone's interested. A lot of people say that they are commercially made for all these territories and all this sort of stuff. Load of codswallop. The ones that I'm looking at are from the Pitcairn Islands, which is in New Zealand, and they are a British overseas territory that is overseen by New Zealand, but it has a devolved government. Now, the interesting thing about it, I found this quite interesting. New Zealand dollars are legal tender on the island, but also pounds and pence are as well. So it's probably the only place where you'll find a New Zealand dollar in circulation along with a £2 coin, which is obviously a UK denomination, but it's not. It's minted for an overseas territory, so it is technically a Pitcairn pound, I presume you would call it, being a devolved establishment, but yeah. Anyway, so we've been looking at those. We got some, there's a Cook Islands new coin, there's an Antarctic Territory coin as well. Oh, you're probably wondering where I get all this information from. Wow, I'll show you in a minute. But I'll tell you what, if I show you, don't go telling everyone, will you? Giving away my secrets of my trade then. Nah, joking. I'll show you, obviously, this it's quite big around the edges at the top, isn't it? It's got quite a fat collar on that side. I'll use that 13. Yeah, I'll show you where I get a lot of my information from. 2017 again. £2021 10p, very common. There's probably millions of those sat in the long store still. 2005, very common. 2008. A big shout out to 10 Bob. Big shout out to Dave at Northeast Coins. Sunderland, obviously. Top G, oh yes. Who else should we shout out? Let's shout out at Finley Collects Coins. Not everyone will know who that is, but if you don't know, go and check out his channel. Oh yes. Who else can we shout out? We can shout out Bungle. We can shout out Master Temple's Treasures. Big shout out to Laughter. Oh yes. Good luck on getting that Kew Gardens, mate. 4 years and counting. It's getting towards the 5-year mark now, isn't it? That's stamped very low. Yeah, big shout out to everyone that coin hunts. Crisis, thank you for your comments on my videos. Nice to load up a premiere of mine and see there's already a message in there from Crisis. Congratulations on finding your football and triathlon. That's a 19. Very shiny. Yeah, you found the Olympic football, mate. Congratulations. Triathlon as well. It's not an easy one to find. Oh, let's just check this. That's right. Yeah, just shout out to everyone on YouTube, really. If you're interested in watching some car videos, I watched someone called Cletus McFarland. Go and join his channel in America. He is epic. He does drag racing. He's got his own drag track. He does powerboat racing. He does all sorts of stuff. Anyways, that wasn't really fruitful, was it? We got a 2020 20p. We got the 98 Ironside 2p. I've got to check. And this is obviously going to go back to the bank for destruction. I'll just show you one last time. Someone has horrifically defaced the Queen on that. That's not me, but that's going to be returned to the bank for purposes of re-putting into the melting down pot for a next one. Let's have a sip of this cold coffee. Definitely cold. Ugh. Anyways, some of you might know what this is. If you know, you know. Oh yes. Coin News magazine. Let's go to the section I want, which is up here somewhere. Let's have a little look at this puppy. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Here we go. What do we have here? Switzerland. The theme is the Shooting Sports Federation's 200th anniversary. Swiss mint. Metal is silver. Denomination 20 francs. Diameter 33mm. Mintage uncirculated 15,000. Proof 5,250. And it is from the Swiss mint. Look at that. Nice little 20 franc coin, isn't it? With the old archery shooting range target there at the end on the eye. 20 francs. Anyways, what's this one here? This is Nui, which is an overseas, it's a former British colony, but now is part of the Australian Commonwealth group, if you want to call it that. This is the Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh yes, Perth mint. Silver with matte gilding, denomination $2, 40mm diameter, mintage 1981 from the Perth mint. Look at that. The Raiders of the Lost Ark. That looks nice, doesn't it? Let's move on to the next one. Oh, French. Shall we do the French or not? Yeah, let's give them a chance, shall we? This coin has been minted in multiple denominations. Now you can see that here. You got a 10 euro dollar, you got a 20 euro dollar, and a 50 euro. But the 50 euro only has a mintage of 500. Money de Paris. This is the Curtis P40 Warhawk. Is this a plane? Yes, it is. Look at that. I think this is one of the... yeah, it's the guys in the... This is the French guy, didn't he? He got given an American plane during the Second World War, and he went and took out the majority of the Luftwaffe in his area. This is one that you might know. Cook Islands. Oh yes, Mount Everest first ascent. This is actually to commemorate a Nepalese person. Oh yes. Denomination is $10 because this is dollars on the Cook Islands. Oh yes. Let's have a look. See if we can get it in. There you go. $10 on the Cook Islands 2023. Obviously that is Mount Everest there, and you've got your Nepalese Sherpa, and then you've got, this is the path up Everest. Oh yes, Mount Everest. That is commemorating the first ascent. And then we have, I don't know if I can get it in now. Let's have a look. It might be a bit sideways here. We have the British Antarctic Territory. We have an Emperor Penguin, Pop Dry Mint, silver with pearl black finish. This is a £2 coin. A mintage of 750. Look at that. The Emperor Penguin £2 coin. Oh yes, I would like to see what that looks like in the bimetallic. Is it in bimetallic or not? No, because it's silver proof with pearl black finish. It's only got a mintage of 750. I might have to buy one of them if they come up. Anyways, the last one on here is the Lumious Marine Life Antarctic Krill. Australian mint, copper alloy, denomination. Why has that got... It's not just me. Is that a print error? It's not €3, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it's not made for... it's not made for thingy, is it? It's made for the... Oh, sorry. Oh, do you know what? I'm an idiot. It's not Australia. It's Austria. I wonder why that was the situation then. You'll have to excuse me. I was having a moment. Blonde moment. Anyways, look at that. What was it again? The Antarctic krill. That's what the big whales and that eat, is those little krill species. Republic of Austria, €3. Austrian coin hunter. I wonder if you've seen that. I don't know. Anyways, that is what we got coming in territories. And one last thing before I go. Just so no one thinks I'm blagging you, let's show you where I got the information about the UK new releases. There we go. Written in black and white. 2024 Tyrannosaurus Rex 50p. Obverse Robert Nichols. Obverse Martin Jennings, which is going to be the current portrait, and this is the Dinosauria collection. Now there isn't actually a picture of it there, obviously it's change checker, you know that, but I am quite interested to see it. And also this is the last Star Wars design, if you've not seen it, with Chewbacca and Han Solo. This is the one that comes out next year. There you go. Black and white written there, 2024. I did ask them when that was going to be out, and they indicated towards around the spring. I was looking for the words then. There you go. Snowman 50p. It's going to be designed by Robin Shaw of versus Martin Jennings, obviously. And then let's show you this one because people may not believe me. Future release: The Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe 2023 of versus Martin Jennings. Oh yes, oh yes. And that's actually confirmed as having the dated obverse as well there. So it is going to have the 2023 date with the 50 pence, same arrangement as what we used to seeing on the commemoratives. We have Stegosaurus 50p that is due to come out at the end of this year. There you go, Stegosaurus. The design hasn't been released, but yet again, same obverse. Diplodocus. There you go, Diplodocus. There is a Mary Seacole £5 coin. This is the one that I'm interested in because nothing's been confirmed about this one yet. The new pound coin, you've seen it here first. There is the 2023 obverse for the pound coin. It's been designed, and look, you can see it's got the security features in there, so you know that is a post design. I reckon they've blurred this out under there and the design is there. It is going to be called Culture and Creativity. Now this isn't a commemorative. You know it's not a commemorative because it hasn't got the denomination on the obverse. So this is going to be the new definitive pound coin. Oh yes. Oh yes. Whenever it finally reaches us, but yeah. There is Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia there. And this is the one that you know about because you've seen it. There you go, Darth Vader. Just thought I'd show you some of the up and coming things that we are going to be looking to purchase. And I just wanted to also show you this. Where is it? There, is it there? We have the scarcity index. Anyone spot what's happened with this? What happened to the higher mintage? Wasn't that on a higher mintage when they put it in? Don't know. And as you can see, it clearly says not yet in circulation. For me, it's all about this one. The fact that it's 2.3 and it's in yellow. Compare it to the one underneath. Pride's in blue, which means it's common. 5 million. Oh, yes. That does put it in puddle duck territory, so I'd be interested. Because even though it says that, it's still saying equals face value. Equals face value. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you the new coins that we got coming out. And yeah, if you want to know... Oh, the Tittlemaus has gone up in price as well. I didn't realise that. There you go, confirmed. Tittlemaus has rose in price, £2.50. Lovely, that's what we like to see. But the Tailor of Gloucester has now fallen. Equals face value. Oh dear. But anyways, you know what time it is when I show you this. Anyone for a Benjamin Bunny rotation? Have you found one yet? Mintage unknown. But I tell you what, the red puts it near the Kew Gardens. But look at the value. 50 quid. I could tell you now I paid less than 50 for mine. Oh yes, they've put the Benjamin Bunny rotation error in there as a coin to find now. Let's see what else they've put in there. Is there Team Puddle Duck? Let's have a look. Puddle Duck is 8 quid on there. I paid about 4 quid for mine, 3 quid for mine. And let's show you the one last bad boy coin before I go. Because I'm getting sidetracked now. Sorry, when I look at coins, I just go away with the fairies sometimes. There we go. That's the one we're looking for. BU mintage of 128,000, circulation mintage of 210 pounds, 210,000. This is the design I need to find. Apparently it's only worth 140 there. Anyways, nearly 30 minutes of me rambling on. You know what time it is when I say this? I'm telling you, this is Aldershot Coin Club. Stay safe, take it easy, and keep hunting for those NIFC dates in your change. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.